Hello, everybody. Happy Saturday. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel. Hope that everyone's having a good weekend. I have gotten a lot done today. A lot more than I had originally expected, which is why I hurt now. um, I had originally planned on, I recorded another Satisfactory video this morning and have already published it and edited it. What's up, Andrea? Thank you very much. Appreciate that. It is probably one of my favorite Green Arrow, Batman are my two favorite superheroes to read because they don't have powers. So, yeah, big fan of Green Arrow. Wish actually there was more of his content. His old stuff is awesome. I love his older stuff. Anyway, completely off tangent there. Yeah, it's been a busy day. I had planned on doing certain things, and then like, well, you know what? Let me go, because I had put together a list for myself for the weekend. I tend to do that now as I'm getting older, and otherwise I'm just gonna sit and play video games all day. um, so I started going through the list, and I put together the list that the couple of things that I was going to do first thing this morning after recording and editing a video. And then I came back from doing that stuff, and I was like, you know what? I can go mark this off. Let's go mark this off the list too. So then I came downstairs and I did a bunch of things. And I was like, you know what? I'm already down here. I can very easily go outside and can cut the grass and trim and I just kept going and I kept going, and by the time 3:30 came around, I was like, oh shit, I feel like hell. Because I've also been to the gym today and lifted. So, yeah, I did too many things today. Which means that the stream is probably going to be shorter than normal because, one, I just don't feel like it. And, two, it has been a long day, and I've got a lot of content to do tomorrow. You love Hawkeye, the deaf one from the comics. Hawkeye, the deaf one from the comics. What's up, Dave? Sorry about your loss today, buddy. I'm considering mulching my flower bed. I'd have to do a Lowe's run first. Yeah, I don't do any. I moved into a townhome community, so I don't have to do. Well, I have my own, but it's so small, and our entire neighborhood is built on top of clay. So I'm gonna have to bring somebody in to do it. But as I said, it's really just one flower bed, so it shouldn't be all that expensive. I've just not gotten around to it, to be completely honest. It's just not important to me. Really, it is really what it comes down to. I did a great job at my old house. It's also why I sold my old house. I didn't want any of that anymore. I don't want that work. I enjoy doing it, but I enjoy doing it with the thought being that it was going to be more than just me eventually. And that never came to be for many, many, many different reasons. And there's no reason for me to have that many gardens and keep them up just for myself because I don't care enough. The Matt Faction run. Hawkeye wears a hearing aid that he constantly breaks and actually sign. Oh, yeah, I didn't know that he was deaf at any point. Yeah, I had no idea. The only Hawkeye content that I have read is fairly recent. I have the omnibus of it because I enjoy Hawkeye as well. Not as much as I enjoy Green Arrow, but I do enjoy Hawkeye. It was right before he started to hand over the reins to Kate, or as he was starting to hand over the reins to Kate. There's a whole omnibus run of that particular time period. I can't remember who the writer was. Anyway, yeah. So I definitely got quite a bit done. If you look at my list, the rest of the items that are on my list right now are things like changing out some Funkos behind me, or the content as I mentioned. There's two more bosses that I want to record for boss guides, and then obviously starting to create those pieces of content and things like that. So lots of fun stuff that I want to do, but we'll see. There's a cool one with Hawkeye and Deadpool where Deadpool signs and will pull his mask up so Hawkeye can see his mouth when he talks. Interesting. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Deadpool outside of the movies, outside of Ryan Reynolds. I read a little bit of. I'm also not a huge Marvel fan. I much prefer DC over Marvel every day and twice on Sunday. I Marvel for me went off the rails after the Civil War. I haven't been able to enjoy Marvel after the Civil War, and I not that I read a lot before the Civil War, but I read quite a bit of leading up to the Civil War, and I just not interested. My older bro is the same, swears by DC. Yeah, I'm always going to be a DC guy. Anyway, all right. Because this is going to be a short stream, shorter, let me go ahead and jump into the game and keep moving. We made it to Seattle last night. We cleared all of the Jackson content. So now it's time for a little bit more open worldish style for Seattle once we actually get inside the city. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump back into Last of Us 2. I've never really got into the actual Marvel comics outside of Hawkeye. I'm into DC comics and animated films. Gotcha. All right, let me bring up my guide here so that we can make sure to get all the collectibles. That is part of this run. Okay. One more week until season 2. Yeah, we were talking about it last night. I had not seen a date for when season 2 was going to be released. I don't think there's anything over here, but I'm going to double check anyway. Yeah, no, nothing.
Looks like there's some cracks up there in the wall up above. Yeah. Not sure how we get up there though.
Sorry, I had turned down the volume when I was recording Satisfactory this morning.
WLF. Trespassers killed himself. That's... At least we know we're in the right place. Where is everyone? They put up this sign. Means there's gotta be a way in.
Where is she? Oh, there she is. They have dynamic audio in this game that I don't like the design of. Let me see if they changed any of my settings from last night. No. No, everything's the same. Okay.
These were soldiers from the QZ. See the Fedra uniforms?
I love the teaser trailer for this game.
You think it was the WLF?
And they left them here. Like a warning.
I, to be honest, don't remember the teaser. Because, I mean, I played the game when it came out in 2020 on the PS4. This is the PC version, and I don't remember seeing a teaser trailer for this one. But I could be wrong. I probably am. Alright, look everybody, I'm going to run around a little bit first. Alright, there's stairs here. Let's go right up here. The worst is when they have audio clues that are intended for surround sound audio, but you're not... Yeah, I know. That happened to me last night. Dave, I've watched the first, 3 episodes. And that was 3, maybe 4 of the first season. I bought the first season because I don't have HBO, so I can't watch it when it comes out on the 13th. But I talked about this last night. I have a very hard time with anything new. TV shows, movies, anything. Because as a single guy, I have to do everything myself, and I'm always multitasking. Full-time job, part-time job as a content creator, taking care of a house, dog, all that kind of stuff. So I'm always multitasking, and you just can't multitask when you're watching something new. So I almost always end up stopping. The young female actress is from my hometown. Really? That's cool. I had forgot. That's right. She's English. I had completely forgotten about that. When you get to the gate, look for a soldier named Kieran. Tell him I sent you, then give him the kilo, and he'll get you inside the wall. Good luck. Yeah, that's lovely. Nice kilo of some kind of drugs, I'm sure. A lot of empty drawers. so. Trying to see. I think we've already gotten that note. Last few years have been the year of Pedro Pascal. Yeah, no kidding. She's pretty cool. I like her acting. She's in Game of Thrones too. What character did she play in Game of Thrones? Because again, I haven't watched all of it, but I did. I've watched up through season 6, and I don't remember her. But that also doesn't necessarily mean anything. Okay, so there's nothing else in here. Alright. Agreed, I'm ready for more Mandalorian. I don't think they've even said that if there's going to be any more Mandalorian. 50-50 about Fantastic Four, I'm not going to watch it. I already know I'm not. I actually am not all that interested in Fantastic Four, even as a set of characters.
Anything good in there?
Pretty picked over.
I mean, for the most part, I like who they've casted, but that's, you know. Infected stage 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so they're just showing pictures of each one. I'll eventually watch it, but I'm not sure I'll see it in theaters. She comes into it in season 6. Huh. Pretty sold on Thunderbolts, though. Want to see more Bucky Barnes? I want to see Bucky, too. I do like Bucky Barnes' character. But I want to see him with Cap. I don't want to see him by himself. Because to me... Of course, I mean, this is Golden Age here. You're talking about to a degree. The best Marvel movie was the Captain America First Avenger.
Are these cages?
Holding cells. Soldiers had them in Boston, too.
Alright, so there's that. Okay, there's a trading card. Okay, so not until we get into the tower. I still have never seen Endgame. I've still never seen it. And considering how long it is, I may never ever end up seeing it. Okay, got ourselves a little bit of parts.
See a way in?
Ellie, what about the roof up there?
Okay. How am I supposed to get up there, though?
Ellie, what about this?
How the hell did you get up there? All the bridges Cap burned for Bucky in Civil War, and he barely talks to the man in Endgame before leaving him forever. It is back to the past to Peggy knowing Bucky is out there and does nothing to help him to protect the future. So the Batman movies were good for the... Well, okay. The Michael Keaton and the Christian Bale Batman movies were good. Aside from that... So I've been saying this for years, actually. DC does TV shows 1,000 times better than Marvel does, but Marvel has done in the past, Phase 1 and 2 probably, movies better than DC ever has. Okay, how the fuck did you get up there? Okay, I think I may see how I'm supposed to do it. Or I think I see a way to do it. Yeah, there we go. Well, that was a horrible jump, lady. DC's
Tina,
animated movies
help me
used to
up
be
here.
really good. Yes, they
Okay.
did. Yes, they were. I haven't seen any of the newest ones. I think the last one I saw were actually the last two that I saw were Harley Quinn's. One of them was Arkham Asylum,
Just see if you can get the gate open from the other side.
and one of them was
Sounds
some
good.
team up with Batman. That was a Veilguard worthy jump. As I still have never played and will never play Veilguard, I really couldn't tell you. Ruh-roh.
I'm good. Just almost died.
Okay, now then. Ah. Like, how were we supposed to know that there was a walkway here?
Where are these fuckers?
Oh. For some reason, it wouldn't grab a hold of the ladder. Every Veilguard jump looks like it should scrape all the skin off your character's belly and bruise them black and blue no matter how short the distance. Lovely.
Cool.
Alright, good. Another trading card. And another artifact. Zelda, once your unit's taken the gate, open it up and coordinate with John's unit. We've got plants in the refugee line already. I don't want any Fedra survivors. As soon as you've got control of the area, offer the refugees entry in exchange for loyalty to the WLF. May your survival be long. Man, it sounds like a freaking cult more than it's a military occupation. Okay. May the odds be ever in your favor. Yeah. Alright, so... Oh, that's right. We got to turn on power. Brick, bottle... Cool. Another artifact.
Okay. Okay. Wonder when this was written.
Okay, so these are codes. Main gate 0512. Well, what gate are we at? Got a big operation coming up, and Isaac wants us to scavenge any remaining supplies from downtown, take any gas in the courthouse
Saravina
garage, the
base.
dome, take them to the safe house in
Something.
Saravina base. Is there some kind of an indicator as to which one we're at? I'm terrible with codes. I can't remember the numbers and forget that I even have the sheet in my inventory. Remembering the numbers, I never have a problem with. I come from a family of math teachers, so numbers... I have more numbers in my memory banks than I care to have.
Oh, that's a generator.
Oh, okay. Nope, I'm so bad with numbers I had to get a special combination lock that used letters instead of numbers in high school. Wow.
Oh, shit. Okay.
We have power. Okay.
Hey, everything okay? What was that sound?
I got that gate open. Gotta figure out this one now.
Well, we believe in you.
Thanks.
Alright, let's see. We got the trading card. Got Isaac's orders. Got the checkpoint gate codes. Okay, there is a trading card. Interesting. So we're supposed to unplug this. I'm just going to drop it for right now because I want to continue searching. Wonder what the post-apocalyptic tetanus rates are. They're probably pretty bad. Okay, so this is where we put in the code. And it is main gate. Okay. Now I just got to figure out where to take the cord. Oh, throw it over this gate. And plug it in here. Oh, they want us... We need to get up on the roof.
How's it going?
Yeah, I would have never thought to have done this in my first playthrough. I'm very impressed with the graphics, especially the electric cable. Yeah, that I've been extremely impressed with the graphics as well, and I mentioned this last night. The performance of this as a PC port has been phenomenal in comparison to some of the others that I've played, obviously, over the years. Dear Isaac, you shouldn't banish people to the ends of the fucking QZ for questioning your orders. I was just trying to help. Isaac, I hope you see my good intentions, even if I didn't communicate them in the best way. I wasn't trying to disrespect. Dear Isaac, I would really appreciate it if you would reconsider my assignment. I'm sorry I talked back. That wasn't professional. Alright. Ammo, trading card. The Oozer trading card. And I think that is... yep, that's all. Alright, I think I needed to throw it back over first. There we go. Okay.
Whew. Okay.
Alright, gonna have to figure out how to get over there, get into there too. Not sure how we're gonna do that. Alright, well, one problem at a time. Okay, so that is all of the artifacts and collectibles in this part of Seattle. Good. I don't have to worry about that anymore. Okay, so let's craft ourselves one of these. We've only got 28. We need 60. Okay, let's see. Checkpoint gate codes. Main gate 0512.
Yes.
Cool.
Well done!
Shit.
Well, that made a lot of noise.
Hey, come on. Let's get out of here. That crash was pretty loud.
As I said. Yeah, I didn't figure that was going to work. Yeah. Yeah, I don't see any way to get... Oh, through that tower. Never mind. That's how you get in there.
Now what?
I found a note back there. Had some codes on it. It says there's a WLF safe house at some place called Saravina Base.
Saravina. So we find it?
Hopefully we find our first WLF. Get them to talk. Go from there.
Let's do it.
Okay, I'm just looking around. Because this area, as I recall, is very open worldish to the point of where you just gotta kind of gotta start exploring. All right, there's nothing here. Let's make sure there's nothing at the top of this truck. Red Dead. I'll have to take your word for it, as I still have never played it on PC. I own it on PC, but I've still never played it. It's one of those games that I just got to find the right time to stream it.
Oh shit, look. Saravina Hotel.
That's gotta be it. Okay. Let's find a way past this, fuck Fedra gate?
Very creative. Gets right to the point. Let's get closer and scope it out.
Alright, let's run around and see what we can do here first. And I'll take your word for it, Dave. As I said, I've only played a little bit of it, and that was on the PS4, so I can only imagine how good it looks and feels on PC. There's one mission where you're in a cave with a bobcat. It's pitch black. The sound immersion as well as the jump scare aspect is honestly my favorite mission in any game. Wow. Very cool. Seattle QZ census. Number admitted, denied, expelled. Wow, no one gets admitted. Continued WLF disruption of our supply lines in addition to infected attacks and spore infestations means we are still unable to meet the weekly food distribution quotas. Keep the city gates sealed to new entrants until further notice to ease the burden on the food stock. Step up your sweeps for criminals and expel them. All Class 2 crimes now qualify for expulsion. We're running out of time. Lieutenant Torres. Lovely.
Idiots. Just turning everyone against you.
All right. Okay, so we got ourselves another...
Okay.
Okay.
Here we go.
Oh, it's empty.
It's out of gas.
God damn it. Well, what do we do now?
Oh shit. A note.
What?
The note mentioned that there's gas in the courthouse garage and the dome.
All right.
So what's the plan for finding these places?
Back on the horse.
We ride around and see what we see.
You think Tommy came through here?
Bet he did. So, where are we?
We're downtown. And there's the
Pretty
map.
sure we're here.
Ah, nice. We'll mark it up as we go.
I just checked. I put 110 hours into RDR2, and I'm still only 91% completed. There's one side mission at the end that takes weeks to finish. Wow. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to be doing this in order of collectibles that I have in this guide here. So, across the river from where you first enter, look for a small isolated ruined building floor just outside the Westlake Bank building off to the left, and you'll find a skeleton. Okay,
What the hell happened out here?
we got to cross the river first.
I'm guessing the military bombed the shit out of this place.
Why would they do that?
Well, they would sometimes destroy parts of the city that were lost to the infected. Or to rebels.
That seems like overkill.
Well, it usually worked.
On the infected or the rebels?
Both.
Okay, there's Westlake Bank.
Believe me. You're lucky you didn't grow up in a QZ.
Here we
I'm
go.
starting to get that impression.
What have you got there?
Heard another rumor that the Westlake Bank has never
hey.
been searched.
What
If
is
that's
it?
true,
Says there are supplies at some bank.
then it
Might
would
be
be
worth
filled with
checking
more...
out.
Would you stop talking? Then it would be filled with more pre-outbreak supplies. I say we go for it. If there are enough weapons in there, I know some guys that we can trade with for safe passage out of this hellhole. Come on, man. I don't have the balls to go in there by myself. Alright, so there's Westlake Bank. Okay. So that's where we're going to go next. And actually, I think this is exactly what I did in my first playthrough.
Your call.
I think I got lucky enough and found that letter as well. And decided to come in here.
This is cool. And like, you might get crushed kind of thing.
Relax. It's probably been like this for years. It's not gonna collapse today. I think.
Not a fan.
Shit. You wanna bail on this? They're wearing body armor.
Alright. Let's get rid of the...
Watch it!
Come on. They freaking... I said this last night. They freaking stagger lock me. Oh, there's no way. There's no point in trying. I think my only concern about playing on PC is the lack of haptic feedback. Really helps the immersion. Like when you're shaking across ice in God of War Ragnarok and it feels like it's in your hands. Yeah, but if you're playing it with controller, you're still getting that feedback. It's only if you're playing it with keyboard and mouse that you're going to run into problems. Yeah, okay, I know what I did wrong there. That was my fault. I forget that only I forget what the ones with the actual mushroom heads, they're the only ones that can't see. Everybody else can still see. So I gotta find a way to kill this one. Damn it, Brian. This is going to take a while. Alright, I think I need to follow this one into there. After that one turns around. Oh, I don't know. On this difficulty, there's no way to determine what the sound range is for when that one's going to hear me. Oh, great. Now, oh, hold on. There we go. Okay, there's one. Okay, that's two. Alright, let me clear in here first. Or there's nothing to clear. What is going to be the best way to deal with you? You're going to come back this way. There we go. Excellent. There we go. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted.
Okay. That's all of them. God.
What's with the body armor? They don't look like soldiers.
Yeah. Not sure.
Okay. Now that we've got freedom, let's run around and find everything. Or, you know, find a lot of emptiness. Okay. Alright, let's see. Once Once you enter the rooms, drop down the bank, defeat the lurking, then enter the safety deposit box room. And a bag that holds the note. There's a note apparently in here. Somehow, I guess the game... Oh. Game didn't tell us about this because we hadn't cleared the room yet. Interesting. Okay, so we have...
I think these body
vault,
armor guys were trying to rob the bank.
change of guard every 2 hours, every
It's
4
like
hours
that
at
movie.
night.
Which one?
The one with the surfer bank robbers.
Oh, yeah. I love that movie.
Okay. So now we have the code for this. Except for I just forgot it that fast. 602306.
Here we go.
Whoa. There we go.
Got it.
Shotgun. Gotta have a shotgun when dealing with the infected.
Thanks, dude.
Alright, what do we got here? Fuck this. Nice way to start. Wasn't even supposed to be here. Fucking Neil roped me
If we were
in.
back in the old world, whew, we'd be rich.
I've never understood why games do this. How are we supposed to read something if you're talking while we're reading? I get so annoyed when game designers decide to implement that. Said the police would be too busy chasing all those sick people running around, so this place would be easy picking. So of course those sick fuckers showed up and everything went to shit. Pulled one of them off Kyle and nearly lost my arm with all the fucking bites. And then my own guys locked me in here. The cops will get here soon. If I go down, then my friends go down with me. I'll tell the newspapers, tell everyone on TV that Kyle Peters, Leon Travis, and Neil Grant are motherfucking cowards. Dude, you're
We
dead.
tried robbing the bank on Outbreak Day.
Probably seemed smart at the time.
Okay, anything else? Oh. No. Oh. Sic Parvis Magna, 29 January 1596, 932.79. Oh, okay. Is it a wedding ring, maybe? I got a trophy for it. Also called an achievement in Steam. Okay. Well, I think that is it. All right, let's go ahead and get out of here. Oh, shit.
I think we're done with this place.
Agreed.
Okay, well that was fun. Okay, let's see. I should have... And I can't craft any more med kits. Can't craft any of those either. Alright, so... Oh, nice. They actually marked off the bank for us as being complete. Good. That, by the way, was not a quality of life item that was in the game when it released on the PS4.
Hey, if you lived in the old world, what would you buy with all that money? But you can get a farmhouse now.
Okay. What would you get?
A space shuttle.
Oh, that's right. Your astronaut thing.
Hey, it's cooler than a farmhouse.
Farmhouse is way more practical.
Okay.
That place was crazy.
Oh, I got a shotgun out of it. So, not complaining. Alright, let's find that gas.
Let's go up this way. See if there's anything over here. That would be a no. So, big waste of time. Alright, I think we're supposed to go down the hill. Let's try in here real quick. Again. Alright guys, stop walking in front of my house.
Whoa, check out the tank.
Okay, we'll go over there in a second. Take a look over here. Oh, we actually could have come through this way, I think. Oh well. Oh my god. Quit walking in front of my cameras. Another bag. Another skeleton. Roger. Following up on our fight from last night, I hear your concerns and understand your reluctance. But listen, we've thinned Fedra's numbers. Many of their soldiers have joined our fight, and knowing they plan to sneak out through the tunnels, we have a rare opportunity to deal a final blow to Torres and his thugs. If we let them regroup, then how many of our men will die? Our own have to come first. You know that more than anybody. I'm glad you're asking these questions. They are questions leaders wrestle with every day. I'm proud of the growth you've made, the soldier you've become, the leader you'll be one day. Isaac.
Kinda sad.
Okay. Something to interact with up here.
I've never seen one of these in action.
Yikes. These guys had a bad day.
What is it?
Burnt skeletons.
Not how I'd want to go out.
Kinda like those astronauts.
What are you talking about?
One of the early moon missions, there was an electrical fire and the astronauts burned up in their capsule.
Well, at least they died for something worthwhile.
Exactly. These guys were just assholes killed by other assholes.
Okay, I think... Yeah, we actually got a couple of shotgun rounds. That's good. Okay. Just to the east of the domed synagogue, you can find a skeletal corner of a building with a few walls and stairway still standing. Okay, so we haven't gotten there yet. Alright, there's the synagogue. Which apparently became the ration distribution center.
In Boston, we'd line up for blocks. And the food sucked.
I'd go crazy.
Well, some people did. Come on, let's find a way in.
Okay, I think this is where there's a trading card.
Is this place sturdy?
I don't know.
Okay, what did I just put on my map? Okay.
Made it.
Nice.
Hello.
Trading card. There we go.
Okay, I think that's everything here.
Okay. Cool. So in case anyone's wondering, I'm not following the story 100%. I'm trying to do all the collectibles in the area first, and then we'll go from there. It'll also help with any supplies that I might need along the way, or want to get along the way. Alright, so I am now going to the... Okay, I need to go to the fire truck next.
What went down here?
Looks like an ambush. Check out the bullet holes in the side of this truck.
Probably
Dude,
our WLF friends.
Worrying's in my blood, so...
Man, check this out. This thing's a relic. Here we go.
Nice. Okay, there we go.
Ellie?
Yeah,
Do you know what you're doing?
I think so.
Oh God, no. Of course not. Really? now I can't grab it. Oh, so I gotta go back and do that all over again. Thank God for the horse. Speed this along. Also wanted to see if maybe I missed something. There's another skeleton here. There's nothing to pick up.
Hang on.
You got it.
I didn't even hit any buttons. I don't know what just happened there. That was very weird.
Man, check this out.
Oh, wow.
This
They've...
thing's heroic.
Okay.
Here we go.
Yeah, this is strange. The save point...
Back in a minute.
I'll be here.
That was... Yeah, that was really weird. Okay, we're going to go one more time, just to be safe. There we go.
Got it. Nice one. On the way.
Okay, lots of parts. Training manuals reveal new upgrade branches. A survival guide for the silent majority. Alright, so let's see what this new branch is. Listen mode movement speed. Move faster in listen mode. Oh, nope, hold on. There it is. Craft melee upgrades. Craft an upgrade for your melee weapon, restoring it to full durability and greatly increasing its damage. Recipe requires binding, blade, and melee weapon. Okay. Next one is faster crafting. Okay. And then I need 60 here to increase my maximum health. I really should probably focus on that one. Okay, good. Find a caravan. Okay, so along the river, you can find a caravan of Fedra trucks. We're ambushed. In the middle of the river is a truck you can open to find several skeletons of officers who also hold items like scrap and a letter. I'm guessing that's this one.
Whoa. This guy was an officer.
Traveling in a ration truck?
Trying to hide, maybe?
Unsuccessfully.
Yeah, sure looks that way.
Everything's in place. We will be waiting. Once we intercept the convoy and take the federal officers captive, you can abandon your post and join us. I know you've taken numerous risks and lived in fear of being discovered. Your loyalty to our cause is appreciated. Isaac again. All right. See if there's anything. Nope, nothing there. Okay, so now we need to go back to the buildings. But while we're over here, let's just do a quick scan of... because I don't know how far we're allowed to go back there. Like, are we allowed to go inside that area? That would be a no. Yeah, so we can't get up there to even go underneath. Okay. That's good to know. Alright, so we're going back up. There's a pet store.
Hey,
There's a music store.
Valiant Music Shop.
Should we check for supplies?
Man, imagine this place when everything was intact. You could just goof off, play some instruments.
I bet we could spend enough stuff to start a band.
You don't know how to play anything.
I mean, I could definitely figure it out.
Okay. Trading card.
Yo.
Das Wort.
Check this out.
Oh, wow, that was an interesting beat.
Excuse me. I am a natural. Admit it.
I love you.
Whatever. We're starting a band.
How about you be my groupie?
You're what?
Well, okay. Fans apparently had these hardcore fans that would just follow them around.
Oh, wow. Completely intact guitar. Or completely out of tune intact guitar. Yeah. Really out of tune. Holy cow.
Come on. If I ever were to lose you.
What was that?
Nothing.
Well, nothing sure sounds nice.
Remember that night by the bonfire?
Yeah.
Oh.
Talking away. I don't know what I'm to say. I'll say anyway. Today's another day to find you shying away. I'll be coming for you, okay? Take on me. Take me on. I'll be
Thank you for the follow, Ava. I'm doing alright, how are you?
Needless to say, I'm odds and ends, but I'll be stumbling away, slowly learning that life is okay. Say after me, it's no better to be safe than sorry. Take on me. Take me
Does this just go infinitely?
on. I'll be gone
No, because I can't stop it.
in a day or two.
It's going fine.
In a day or two.
Okay, there we go.
You should have kissed me then. I wanted to.
Me too.
All right. We should keep moving.
Yeah.
Cool. I just started playing it last night. It just came out yesterday. Or really came out, I guess, Thursday night, but
They got a bunch of records here. The Sleek Habit.
The sick habit.
Close enough.
where did that
Okay.
bottle
We only
go?
listened to it like 100 times together. I was only listening to it because I thought you were cute.
There it is. Oh, bless me. Really? Okay. Well, where there's a will, there's a way. Okay. Nothing here. We need to go back this way. I already have an artist, and I don't have any interest in expanding what I already have. My stream is too small for anything more.
I don't think there's anything else in here.
An elevated grass area near the music shop and north of the domed synagogue. You can reach the spot by exiting the music shop on the second floor. crossing the outpost bridge or squeezing through a nearby gate. Oh, okay, so this way. Got it. Alright, so there's a workbench over here. Hey, ammo. You can equip one gun per holster. Additional guns are stored in your backpack. Oh, that was... Okay. I had forgotten I even had a revolver. I don't want to swap the weapon. Thank you. Oh, I think I can turn off my light now. Another day in paradise.
Damn, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's very nice drawing. And a journal entry. Which says what? I'm struggling to sleep, keep seeing him, Shimmer, you move too much. Oh, the horse. I didn't even realize that the horse's name was Shimmer. We need more. We need scissors and we need a tape to be able to upgrade our melee weapon. All kinds of question marks that we crossed off. That's nice. I don't know why some of these are... Well, these I do know. Sorry, I just get annoyed by having these in here and not having them cleared. Very anal.
Jotting this down.
Shotgun ammo.
Ugh. Haven't seen one of these in a while.
Oh, this was the device that they used in the first game to determine if you were infected.
Looks like that's everything over here.
And there's the workbench. Okay, we have a lot of parts. Fire rate, stability, capacity. What about the handgun? Increase weapon sway. Let's do the capacity. And then we'll see if there's anything that we can do with the remaining 26. That's not what I wanted to switch weapons. I don't know how to... Okay, never mind. Alright, so we can't do anything with the rifle. Shotgun. Alright, we can't. Never mind. I don't have enough. Make sure nothing else here. I don't understand why it keeps telling me to hold that to open my backpack, but yet that actually doesn't work. Okay, we are now supposed to go past the courthouse, find Rustin Coffee. It must be a bug that it hasn't gone away. Okay, well, the courthouse is there. There's Gate West 2. Make sure to check all the bus stops. And there's Rustin Coffee. Check the gatehouse here first. Hey, 7. Nice. Hey Davis, check our old WLF safe houses for supplies. Probably a long shot, but every little bit helps. Grab what you can and meet us back at Saravina. Don't worry about the gas, we'll take care of it. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Ammo for the revolver.
Wasn't Joel all about coffee?
Kidding me? He'd trade half his stuff for a bag of beans.
I never got it. Tastes like shit.
Trading card.
Thank you. Acquired taste, my ass.
Big blue trading card. Okay. Any chance that we can craft anything? Alright, so they don't... Yeah, let's make sure that we have at least one Molly. No, no, no. Okay. Needed that. Alright. I need to pause here for a second. I need to go run upstairs and go run to the restroom. I will be back in a minute, and we will continue on. Okay. Done that, did that. All right.
Watch out!
Oh, I hit you in the head.
You okay?
Yeah,
How do they get inside these places?
That is so
I
annoying.
don't know. I hate that shit. What's this?
Barco's. Oh, it's keys to the pet store.
It says Barco's on it.
What do you think it's for?
No clue. Let's keep an eye out.
Might be worth checking out.
Okay. Oh, I think that's everything in here.
We cleared this place out.
48. Oh, we have enough for 100% crafting speed. Okay, that was the... I guess the question... Hold on a minute, where are we right now? Okay, the question mark is the pet store. Okay, yeah. Make sure that there's nothing down here. Nope. Alright, this is the courthouse. We don't want to do the courthouse yet. Not ready for that. Or I'm not ready to do it yet, I'll put it that way.
Hey, I think it's at the courthouse.
How can you tell?
See that sign up there? On the building that says courthouse?
Oh, well, nice work, detective.
Actually, you know what? Let's go check out this. Okay. There wasn't anything to check.
I hear it. Infected.
This is gonna suck, isn't it?
At least we're ready for him.
Yeah, I'm sold. These graphics are incredible. Oh, they absolutely are. They absolutely are. Okay, this is what I'm supposed to be looking for. These stairs. Okay. Derek got into some business with a broken window last week. He would have lost his damn leg if we hadn't rushed him back to the Saravina. Went ahead and stashed some supplies at a couple of sites downtown for any future emergencies, broken legs, infected, Derek fuck-ups, whatever. Since you're going that way anyway, you can resupply the stash at the West 2 checkpoint. Gate hasn't worked for years, but the combination is the old code for West 2. Allison. The little swing of the axe hanging from the backpack is fantastic. I actually hadn't even noticed it. I'm glad you pointed it out. Okay. What did we get? I don't even know. We just collected something, but I don't know what it was. It must be for a different craftable at some point. Alright, that's up to the courthouse. Let's go up this ladder, see if there's anything up here first. And then we're going to go to the pet shop. That would be a big no. Nope, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to go in there yet. Oh man, and now I can't get out of it. Crap. Yes, it is very frustrating. I completely agree with you. Alright, what is your movement going to be? Oh, really? Okay, there we go. Looks like I'm clearing the courthouse, whether I want to or not. Well, I have my guy marked. Good shotgun ammo. I don't want to toggle my flashlight.
Okay. That it?
I don't hear anything.
Let's find that gas.
Yeah,
Okay, I don't
wonder what it was like to
understand
serve on a
why
jury.
that's now not
but it
working.
was fun. Sit down, look at evidence, try to tell if somebody's lying.
Just give me 5 minutes and my knife. I'd tell you if they were lying or not.
Oh, wow, okay.
Whatever. There's, okay. Yeah, they're not gonna let me out. Well, that just ended up being a big waste of ammo. Alright, well, the good thing is I can reinforce my axe. That's good. Okay.
Hey, little help?
You ever been to a courthouse before?
Nope.
You're telling me you never got in trouble back in Boston?
Oh, I got in trouble. But never landed in a courthouse.
Oh, we can't go upstairs. Okay. Alright, found our first stun bomb. Including the recipe. Uh-oh.
Parking garage. Well, that's what the note said.
Alright, so I do have to break the glass. Benny, the WLF is winning. The city's going to fall any day now, and unless you quit Fedra, I can't keep you safe. Up until recently, I could almost understand why you stuck with them, but after the Thursday Market Massacre, I don't see how you can call us misguided killers with a straight face. Those people were just trying to get food for their families, and today they started banishing people for sedition. That's a death sentence. Listen, you still have time. I will vouch for you. Meet me by Rustin Coffee at 2 a.m. on Friday alone. Please show up. I know it's scary, but it's the only way. Your friend Sandra.
Brought it on yourself, I guess.
All right, I already cleared that, so we need to go through here. Alright, there's a safe that I haven't found the combo for yet. Never mind, there it is. Known WLF agitators. The following people are our top priority targets for any anti-terrorist operations. Emma Patterson, Jason Patterson, Marcus Wilson, Luis Sanchez, Isaac Dixon, and Hugo Gonzalez and Allison Cole. Okay. I don't know if I want to swap. I mean, it's got better durability, but I kind of like my axe. Ah, good. We can craft another med kit. All right, 860722. 860722. Nope, wrong way. Oh, I hate it when they do this. It won't. It keeps skipping over 86. There we go. All right, I have to do it with my mouse. 8670. No, that's not right. Well, that's interesting. 860722. Okay, so 8. Oops. Wow. Okay, now it's just moving all on its own. Zero 7. Oh, come on. Why is it doing that? Now it definitely won't. Damn it. There. Good Lord, that was frustrating. All right. Do that. I know it's at your expense, but that was hilarious. I'm sure it was. 79. All right, let's increase our max health. Absolutely, that needed to be the next one that we did. I'll do 100% crafting speed next for 40. All right, now the question is where are we going next? I know we have to get to the parking garage, but how are we supposed to get there? Oh. I didn't realize that the doors had opened.
Careful. Shit! On the right!
That's not what I wanted to do.
Jesus. I think that's all of them.
Well, let's find that gas.
Okay, so there was no choice in this one. You had to kill everything. There was no sneaking.
I'm not climbing back up over here.
Alright, I just want to make sure that I get any stuff that people might have dropped. Or not people, but infected dropped. Yeah, I haven't even been using my rifle. It hasn't really been a good time for using it.
Here's our gas. Oh, come on. Empty. Yeah, just tapped out. Well,
Well.
let's try our luck at the dome.
Alright, well,
Now, how do we get out of here?
Oh,
probably this way, yeah. It is anything like the show. I guess you only get a small amount of ammo, right? Well, I am playing on hard difficulty. So I get less, definitely, than when I played the game the first time. But there's actually 2 levels of difficulty harder than what I'm playing. There's actually one
Okay, let go.
called Grounded.
yeah, babe.
That's
Thanks.
just absolutely ridiculous. So I'll give you an example. I actually watched
Cross the
somebody
courthouse
play
off
it
the list.
in the first game,
The dome. It might be worth grabbing some supplies.
and they may get 25% of the ammo that I get in hard difficulty. So, like, if I get 3, they may get 1 or 0 at each place where I got ammo.
It's peaceful
it's
out
nuts.
here, at least.
It's weird being in a QZ and not hearing
I'm also
trucks.
not a fan of the way
Or
that they've set up
gunfire and
keyboard and
explosions.
mouse with
My sister always avoided QZs. That's probably why. She just got more and more paranoid. She'd sometimes
changing
wake up
weapons.
screaming in the middle of the night.
That's
There's
rough. No easy way to change
We
weapons.
always had a bag packed so we could bail if something happened. Never stayed in one place for more than a few weeks. It sucked.
It's nice to have a place we call home, right?
Yeah. When I first got to Jackson, I was so overwhelmed by all the people.
I was overwhelmed by all the food. I remember my first week just gorging myself. Stuffing food in all my pockets for later like it was gonna run out.
I saw that.
You did not.
I did. I remember thinking, who is this string bean girl stealing all the jerky? Barco's. Hey, isn't that the key you had?
So where's the entrance? Never mind. There's the door. It's nuts. Okay, that's interesting. Usually, of course, you just hit a button. To be honest with you, I don't know why they've made it so difficult. So, like, if I hit, and none of them make sense.
I got it.
So, like, if I show you,
Let's see what
this
we
is
got
the
in here.
wheel. So the revolver is number 3, but this actually holds 2 different weapons. This is actually number 2, but this is number 7. So it's not even in a standard, like, 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't understand it at all. Matter of fact, there is no 4 or 5. I don't even know what 4 and 5 do. So the only thing I can think of... Yeah, I don't know. I truly do not know. Okay, so this is the pet store.
What the hell is this place?
Some kind of WLF something.
Bare your fangs. They think we're sheep.
What is that?
WLF propaganda. Reminds me of the
Join the
Fireflies
Washington
in Boston.
Liberation Front.
In New Mexico, we have these guys called the Ravens. Protectors of the Constitution, they call themselves.
What was their deal?
Ex-Fedra types who thought Fedra had too many rules. They ran protection rackets. They took multiple wives. Great dudes.
Ugh, yikes.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Need that. Well, I mean, you have to think about it. The game was originally designed for controller because it was released on the PS4. So whoever did the port did not do a good job of thinking about how someone would play with keyboard and mouse.
Man, WLF just wiped the military out. Way more successful than the Fireflies ever were.
Right. That. Nice. Okay. All kinds of goodies.
I think we got everything here.
And we got a new holster upgrade.
Goonie and Ghost would have loved this.
Which means that I'm now able to hold... Okay, so there's 1 and 2. That's right. I had forgotten about this mechanic in the first game.
Who?
They were these feral cats I had before I came to Jackson. But they didn't seem to want to live with me. I miss those scratchy little shits sometimes. Do you have any pets?
Nah, it was never really my thing.
Oh, maybe when we're done with all this, we can get a nice little creature to take care of.
Alright, deal.
Okay. It's a stun grenade. Can never have too many med kits. Alright, I think that's everything. Alright, there's a trading card that I've missed. Back this way, I think. This I'm just double checking. Actually, where's the horse? A minute. At Madison.
You nervous at all?
About?
After everything we found out about the WLF, they seem more organized than I expected.
Doesn't change anything for me. Just means we have to be more careful.
At least they don't know we're coming for them.
Exactly. We're gonna be okay.
I know.
Ain't nothing in there. Use gate code. Alright, the gate codes. We're at West 20451. Oops. Please let this be easier. Thank the Lord.
Good job.
That was some good scavenging.
Alright, there's the flow trading card and a bunch of other stuff. The emergency protocols menu, I'm pretty sure I've already found. Then again, maybe not. Oh, no, I haven't. Okay, so the next thing is to actually go to the synagogue. Okay, we got 57. Next is listen mode movement speed, part 2. Crafting speed. Yeah, let's go ahead and do crafting speed. Craft smoke bombs is the next one. Alright. Wondering if maybe I shouldn't... That wasn't really what I wanted, but okay. Oh, they'll only let me open the map from here. Okay. Anything up here? Okay, this is what I wanted. I don't know how much spare parts I have, but if I can start to upgrade some of the other things, I've got 80. Yeah, I've only got one more thing to do on the handgun, so let's go fire rate on you. And fire rate on you. Okay. anything inside the truck?
Yeah, you're right. It's on the map now.
The animations are exactly the same from the first game. I'm pretty sure. Now, in the first game, you played as Joel primarily, so, you know, they were always Joel's animations, but they were almost identical.
Fuel distribution. Here we go.
Visit every location in downtown
Austin
Seattle.
always had
Okay.
food shortages.
Cool.
Hungry people get desperate.
Private Miller, we got fresh intel. There's an active WLF hideout on Spring and 5th. Grab any available soldiers in your sector and head to the hideout ASAP. Execute any suspects, secure the location, and await my arrival. Nothing. Okay. Yeah, all we've got to get now are the... I think... Nope, okay. There's still more to do in this area. But there's a couple of artifacts here in the synagogue. Alright, what time is it? 8 o'clock? Alright, let's see if we can clear the synagogue. And then we'll call it a night after that. Down here first.
Can you get through? All right, I got you. Shit. Infected.
Stay low.
Alright, there's two of them. One of them isn't moving. I didn't think that they would see me in the grass, but apparently I was very wrong about that. Okay, there we go. I'm pretty sure they want us to go over. The problem is I wasn't done. I want to go back through here. Well, shit.
Shit.
Whoa. Okay, so we need to... Alright, I don't think I'm even going to bother trying to kill these assholes. I think I'm just going to go ahead and sneak past them. Because the one is moving too quickly between the other two. Oh, shit. Okay, hold on. Let me see if there's a way to at least kill that one. It doesn't make any sense for what the game is telling me.
Watch it! Clicker, on the right.
Alright, I think I might be able to take care of one clicker. That wasn't what I wanted to do. That was not what I wanted to do at all. Apparently I was wrong about what was possible. I thought I could sneak up
They would have cleared this place out.
Maybe they didn't make it here.
on this clicker.
Maybe. Let's find that gas.
After he moved away, and it just didn't happen. It wouldn't let me. It never gave me the ability to do a stealth kill. All right.
Ellie, this place is a synagogue.
How can you tell?
One, there are menorah decorations on the wall. It's a Jewish thing. And two, I didn't burst into flames just now, so
Burst into flames?
it's just a dumb joke.
Oh, unlike your other ones.
You shut it.
All right, Dave. Have a good night.
This place brings back a lot of memories. My sister used to drag me to a synagogue all the time.
You never struck me as much of a believer.
Nah, but I like coming from a long line of survivors.
You mean after Outbreak Day?
And the Inquisition, and the Holocaust. My family always made it out alive. Barely.
Nothing here. All right, let's go over here and clear things out first. If there's anything to clear out. Oh man, I just happened to think I could have used a stun grenade right at the beginning of that, and we could have run right past them. Damn it. Well, that's what I get. All right, so
Okay.
good. Need that. Okay, nothing else in here.
Found the gas. Alright. Oh, hell yeah. We got some gas. Okay. Do you still pray?
Sometimes.
Really? When?
I said one in the bathroom. I said one at Joel's grave. Sometimes I just say little ones to myself.
Does it help?
I think it calms me. Helps me put things in perspective. It's a way to deal with grief. A way to show respect. It's what I know.
Alright, I think we're supposed to go grab you. So that we can go upstairs. Yep.
This way.
Good. Alright, let's go over here first.
What's this?
Oh, this is the Torah.
The what?
It's scripture. It's like a Jewish Bible.
Hmm.
My sister would have flipped for this. The one we used in New Mexico was half burned. All right. Well, at least they didn't just chuck everything.
Okay.
Hey, what are you doing?
Bet I can get to the other balcony with this.
Okay. Ellie, careful.
It's okay. It's holding.
Okay. Ooh. That went better than the last time.
Come on, Dina.
Right.
Okay. Lieutenant Torres. 70 years ago, my grandfather fled Germany with his family as World War II began. He escaped thanks to the kindness and bravery of a Polish family. And so the wheel turns and the cycle continues. Tonight my family has packed our belongings, and due to your kindness we will be leaving this city, escorted by your brave men. Thank you for helping me preserve what we could of our shul. It is difficult to leave our home behind, but in the end it is people, living people, that matter. You bear a heavy burden on your shoulders, and I hope our late night talks were of some comfort to you if I can leave you. With one thought, for every turn away from a better world, there is often a stronger correction towards it. Do not lose hope for the future. As the old saying goes, it takes but one candle to dispel the darkness. May God watch over you always, Rabbi Ziva Saunders.
I hope you got where you were going.
Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Oh, journal entry. When I think about Joel, all I see is open skin, slack jaw, insides out. I won't let her remember me that way. I'd rather die alone. Did she die alone? Was her God with her? Was he with you in the end? Was he with Joel? Did I make it worse for Joel being there, or was I company? More than I was with him. Beyond faith in pain, I want faith through pain. Okay? Alright.
5774. Are we in the future?
No, doofus, that's a Hebrew calendar. For the new year, my sister used to give me an apple dipped in honey. Ugh, now I'm craving it.
Okay, so the next set of artifacts aren't going to be until we get to the Saravina Hotel. Alright, where are we going? I'm not sure I was supposed to do that.
Gate.
Okay, so it looks like we've cleared all question marks. So now we've got to go back to the gate. Let me make sure that there's not... Oh, there's not. Never mind. Where's Dina? Oh, okay.
Onward, Shimmer.
Okay.
How you doing back there? Getting homesick?
A little bit. You?
Same. Miss having a roof over my head.
You know, I've always dreamed of fixing up a farm just outside of Jackson.
Why wouldn't you stay in town?
I don't know. I like the idea of real space. Well, that was an adventure.
Haven't found any of them yet.
Hey, it's a big city. We barely started looking.
Yeah, I know. Just thought we'd see one of them by now.
Okay. All right. Let's get through the gate.
Here we go. All right.
I got it. You put in the code.
Okay, hold on. I gotta find out what the code was.
Hey, these old generators are pretty finicky. Might take you a few tries to... Oh.
Sorry, go on.
Nothing.
This is East 2, 5345.
Well, no welcoming committee.
Or they're just waiting for us.
Let's look for a way in. Keep an eye on those windows.
Wolf. WLF. I get it.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
Alright, let's see if there's... Nothing there. And that's just going to eventually be a place we can probably get out. Doesn't look like there's anything there.
You see that? Infected just hopped that fence.
Oh, means we can get in that way.
Shouldn't we hear gunshots or something?
I don't know what's going on.
There's Gate East 1. Let's leave that alone. Good. Shotgun ammo. How? Who just saw me? Are they just gonna keep burning? Apparently. Huh. That was really weird. Okay, I didn't want to have to use my shotgun there, but
That's that.
it worked. Okay. Nice, nice. All right, rifle ammo.
This one's fresh. And he's got one of those wolf patches.
Guess they didn't make it out with their gas after all.
That's good, right?
If those fuckers who killed Joel got taken out by some random infected,
Then they'd still be dead, Ellie.
I'm not sure that's justice. Might as well grab what we can while we're here.
Dina's got a point, though. Alright, I think what I'm going to do is clear all of this. Okay. Oop, hold on. Oh, there we go. Alright, let's see. Alright, let's definitely craft one of you. Let's craft 2 of you. I mean, I could craft another one of those, but I'm going to potentially need them for later. Okay, I need another 5 to be able to craft smoke bombs. No, that's not what I want. I really need handgun ammo, and I don't have any. Okay, before we do that, can I open the gate? No. Okay. Then we are going to stop here. This is a perfect place to stop. Okay, so that's pipe.
They've been shot.
You recognize him?
No.
Maybe someone else killed these guys. The infected just wandered in.
Hey, found their gas.
Well, if we need any more, we know where to get it.
Yeah, quite a bit of it. Yeah, I'm going to stop after I finish all of this before we head upstairs. Okay. Okay, good. Good. Unfortunately, no ammo, but... Okay. This is where I'm going to call it. We will pick back up from here next weekend, and we will clear the hotel and continue on. There's still a lot more of Seattle that we have to do, so it's not like we're going to be leaving Seattle anytime soon. Matter of fact, Seattle is pretty much where the majority of the game takes place. The last, I'd say the last quarter of the game, because basically you had the first 3 to 3.5 hours in Jackson, which is where we were last night. Then we're probably going to have a good 3 or 4 streams that'll all be in Seattle, going back and forth between Ellie and Abby. And then after those 2 stories come to a head in Seattle, then we're going to go to a third location. I think it's California, but I'm not 100% certain, and I definitely don't remember where. And then that's where the game will eventually end up ending. But I think that's probably going to be, I'd say probably 2 streams there. So maybe a third in California, 2/3 in Seattle, and then a little bit less in Jackson. Anyway, we'll pick back up from here next week. Monday, we will be back with some more No Man's Sky, trying to wrap up the Relics update, and then seeing if we can start to put together the base, the ships, all the kind of stuff that I want to start to put together in my No Man's Sky run. That being said, I also had forgotten that Path of Exile 2 had an update. I know we talked about it, but it didn't click. So, that might also be something that we do on Mondays and Wednesdays in the near future. Especially considering they've got a new class, they've put in a whole bunch of new skills, new passives, all kinds of stuff, and I really would like to try and give the monk another try. I'm also trying to learn how people are putting builds together, because they're definitely putting them together very differently than I would. So I'd love an opportunity to try and do something like that. Anyway, everybody have a great rest of your night. Good continuation of your weekend. Keep an eye on the channel. There's going to be a lot of content coming. There's going to be at least one or two videos going up tomorrow, maybe even three. And then I'm going to be recording a number of things tomorrow as well. So have a great night. Talk to you all very soon. Good night, everybody.